The outpouring of love and support is expected because I know who my husband is and the way he has conducted himself and how that has touched the lives of people. But at the same time, it's still shocking. It's so, I don't want to say excessive because it sounds like it has a negative connotation, but it's an excessive amount. I mean, I have not been on social media very much over the last 24 hours for that exact reason. Mostly because I don't want my mascara to run anymore. And every time something happens, it sets me off. So, but that's Philly. It's really that love and with that, the extension of people who listen to the podcast, the 92%ers, people who have become recent fans of Jason for whatever other reasons. I think that it's overwhelming in a very positive way.
Taylor Swift is no stranger to meeting larger-than-life personalities. But when she stepped into the whirlwind world of the Kelce family, even the reigning queen of pop culture found herself surprised and completely delighted. On a recent episode of the New Heights podcast, Taylor opened up about her very first impression of Jason Kelce and his wife, Kylie. The story she told is one you'll want to hear, a collision of NFL chaos, family hilarity, and a glimpse behind the curtain of her relationship with Travis Kelce. Imagine yourself in a plush VIP suite, the air crackling with playoff energy as the Kansas City Chiefs face off against the Buffalo Bills. Taylor Swift, accustomed to stadium stages, now finds herself on the other side of the glass, surrounded by football royalty. It's January 21st, 2024, and the Chiefs' AFC divisional playoff game is about to become the setting for an unforgettable first meeting. Jason Kelce, recently retired NFL legend and older brother to Travis, is already a larger-than-life character. His wife, Kylie, is known for her wit and unfiltered honesty. Taylor, the world's most famous pop star, is stepping into their orbit for the first time. Jason Kelce's idea of a good time is not for the faint of heart. As Swift told it on the podcast, Jason wasted no time making a spectacle of himself. One of the first things I saw you say to Kylie was, "I was just shotgunning beers with the Bills Mafia, and I really want to go through one of the fire tables." She goes, "Okay, can we not do that right now?" Almost as a living meme, Jason then ripped off his shirt, screamed out the window with a beer in hand, and dove into the stands. "I swear to God, Jason, you flew through the window at light speed." Taylor laughed, her voice still tinged with disbelief. "I love this new world that Travis has shown me. It's so fun. It's so exciting." This wasn't just a football game. It was a full-throttle introduction to the Kelce family, and Taylor was all in. Kylie Kelce, meanwhile, plays the perfect foil to Jason's wild energy. She's the calm, the voice of reason, quick to shoot down any idea involving fire tables or public shirtlessness. But she's not just the responsible one. She's sharp, funny, and utterly real. Taylor remembers thinking, "Kylie is exactly as I thought she would be. The realest, the smartest, the coolest." It's rare that two worlds, pop superstardom and NFL family life, collide so perfectly, but Kylie and Taylor clicked immediately. Since that night, Taylor has become a regular presence in the Kelce household. The Kelce kids, Wyatt, Elliot, Bennett, and baby Finley, have become her new baking buddies. Taylor shared that she's been baking sourdough bread with the girls and is currently working on a funfetti version because they love everything rainbow. Imagine Taylor Swift, superstar and stadium slayer, covered in flour and sprinkles, laughing with a bunch of giddy little girls. It's a scene that would melt even the hardest heart, and one that says everything about the warmth of the Kelce family and the way they've welcomed Taylor as one of their own. Jason Kelce's shirtless antics weren't just for the cameras. They've become the stuff of family legend and, occasionally, family embarrassment. Jason admitted on the podcast that Kylie wasn't exactly thrilled about his decision to strip down in the suite. "I don't think she was happy about it, to be honest with you," Jason confessed. "I gave Kylie a heads up the moment we got into the suite, and she said, 'Jason, don't you dare.'" But Jason, true to form, was undeterred. He reminded Kylie, "When I met you, the first day I met you, I was blackout drunk and fell asleep at the bar. This is part of the charm. This is part of the Jason Kelce charm." Kylie, for her part, has learned to take it in stride. On her own podcast, Not Going to Lie, she joked about her daughter Elliot's reaction. Why are dad's boobs out? It's a question that sums up the unique flavor of the Kelce household. Equal parts chaos, humor, and love. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship has captivated fans, but it's the broader Kelce family dynamic that offers a peek into why it all works. The Kelces are loud, loving, unapologetically themselves. Taylor, despite her fame, is down to earth, quick to laugh, and more than ready to join the party. Taylor put it best on the podcast. You're exactly as I thought you would be. Kylie is exactly as I thought she would be. The realest, the smartest, the coolest. You're fantastic. It's not just about football or fame. It's about finding a group of people who make you feel at home, no matter how wild the circumstances. For Taylor Swift, the NFL world was once a foreign land. Now, she's as much a part of the Kelce family as anyone. She's there in the kitchen, baking bread with the girls. She's in the VIP suite, dodging beer cans and belly laughs. She's learning the ropes of football fandom and loving every minute. The Kelces, for their part, have embraced Taylor in all her quirky, creative glory. They've given her a front row seat to the wildest show in sports, and in the process, become the unlikely supporting cast in the next chapter of her story. At its heart, this story isn't about celebrity. It's about what happens when people from wildly different worlds meet and discover that, underneath it all, they're not so different after all. It's about laughter, family, and the kind of moments that matter most, the ones that happen off stage, behind closed doors, with people who let you be yourself. Taylor Swift's first impression of Jason and Kylie Kelce wasn't just a funny story. It was the beginning of a real friendship, one built on mutual respect, shared jokes, and a willingness to embrace life's messiest, most joyful moments. Jason Kelce ripping off his shirt, and Taylor Swift laughing in the background. It's not the kind of scene most people expect. But maybe that's the point. Life, at its best, isn't always neat or predictable. Sometimes it's loud, a little embarrassing, and completely unforgettable. Taylor's willingness to roll with the chaos, to embrace the Kelce brand of fun, is a reminder to all of us. Don't take yourself too seriously. Bake the bread, laugh at the mess, cheer for the team. And if the mood strikes you, maybe even shotgun a beer, just don't tell Kylie. As the NFL season continues and Taylor's tour rolls on, fans will no doubt be watching for more glimpses into this unexpected friendship. Will Jason find a new way to embarrass his wife? Will Taylor perfect her funfetti sourdough? Will Travis and Taylor's love story continue to blossom, with the Kelce family cheering them on from the sidelines? Because when you put Taylor Swift and the Kelces in the same room, anything is possible. In a world obsessed with polished images and perfect Instagram posts, there's something refreshing about the way the Kelces live and the way Taylor fits right in. They're rowdy, real, and relentlessly themselves. And in opening up about her first impression of Jason and Kylie, Taylor has given us all permission to embrace the chaos in our own lives. So next time you find yourself in a new situation, surrounded by wild energy and unexpected friends, remember Taylor Swift at that Chiefs game. Smile, take a deep breath, and enjoy the ride. After all, the best stories are the ones you never see coming. And this is one we'll all be talking about for a long time to come.